that out the way. What happened on The View?
I guess they was making Trump was criticizing the lady who did the interview with him.
Well, he said she was a nasty woman.
You said that he kind of, I thought he wanted her to be there because she was Republican.
But he didn't know she was going to push back at him like that. Yeah, remember he said, you're a nasty woman.
Because he wouldn't have done it with anybody else.
No. But he didn't like her.
He did say she was nasty.
Yeah, he said it. He didn't say nothing behind her back.
So that's what they talked about.
Oh, that's it? Mm-hmm. Is that what we're going to talk about?
Man, we don't have to. Let's move on.
Yeah, because
I'm tired of talking about Trump. Because I know Wendy is.
He said that while they was there. He said, "You're a nasty woman."
Even in the middle of the discussion. Boy, she should have said something. Man.
She should have said, "Not as nasty as you are."
Thank you. She should have said, "Not as nasty as you." Grabbing women by the.
Or she should have said, "Maybe I'm not nasty enough for someone like you."
Thank you, because I hear you grab. Shut him up. Shut him down. I like when people throw shade like that. That's good. You come back and you make them even go ahead.
So why would they have different views on that? Did all of them say something different? They just made a comment about it.
I think they all made. Well, Sonny gave her opinion Friday. Huh? They all made comments. Sonny gave her opinion Friday. She didn't like her as a. She felt they should have gotten somebody else to do the interview.
So saying,
and everybody's been dogging out CNN for doing this.
People either like it or they didn't like it.
Here's the thing that concerns me when I listen to Sonny makes those comments, or if I listen to people that say, you shouldn't give him no platform. You shouldn't. People, y'all don't understand the freedom of speech we have in this country.
He don't say it anyway.
Don't say, I don't want to hear them because they don't agree.
Right.
We let the Ku Klux Klan march.
Yeah.
We let ugly, evil groups and people freedom. Now, what comes with that is going to be backlash. Yeah, whatever. But I don't want our freedom being given up because it reminds me of communists in Europe where everybody had to think the same. Right. Everybody had to say the same thing. I don't like that.
All right. Emerald says, Emerald is tired of talking about Trump too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Biden uses Howard University commencement address to appeal to black voters.
We all knew that.
Now you told me when you told me he came to Howard University.
He was speaking at Howard
and
when
he gave the commencement speech. The first thing I said was, so it's the election time. Of course, you're gonna come and give a commencement speech at Howard. You want the black vote. Why?
Here's the thing. At my commencement thing, the school I went to, was a Christian school. You would never known that with a lot of the racism we had to deal with. It was majority white, so it was a very small percentage of blacks there. And it was part of a denomination that has black congregations and white congregations, and some congregations are mixed. But I think our school was trying to promote. I was part of an admissions, a singing group that we worked in admissions. We actually got paid to travel around the country and to try to not solicit, what's the word? Bring in more minority students, kids of color. And we did. They saw us having fun and we were doing what we were doing. A lot of people from my city went to my college. So that worked, that admissions plan worked. Well, the school realized that we still we had a low percentage of people of color. So at my commencement service, guess who spoke?
Who? Oh,
Coretta Scott King. We ain't never had nobody. They had black leaders probably from the church that denomination was. But when they brought in Coretta Scott King to speak at my commencement, I knew right away, I know what y'all trying to do. I was happy that she was there, but I knew why they did it. And it did kind of stir up and brought in a lot of more minorities because of that. Well, he's going to speak at a black college.
Problem. Here's the issue that I had. I let you go a long time with that
one. Go ahead. Well, I had to tell the story.
Right. Okay. The reason why.
You told your story about the drugs.
I know, but nobody cares about your...
Y'all don't care that Coretta Scott King spoke at my commencement service?
I'm talking about you singing.
Oh, but you really care that she went into some dope dealer house and could have gotten arrested. Go ahead.
That's more suspenseful. I care about that.
But we talked about
one day we was on the highway, and I never will forget.
We talking about the purpose of a white.
See what happened
Black woman at a white
campus. But it took
campus.
you 10 minutes to get to Coretta.
Go ahead.
See, I was in this group, right? And I sung alto. And another person sung soprano. Now, I always wanted to sing soprano.
That, but that's true.
I always wanted to sing soprano. But you know, when I went in the audition, I couldn't get that note. So what happened was, we traded off
I didn't do all that.
Sometimes she would sing soprano, and sometimes I would sing alto. But one day, you know, we traveled all around. And one day we was in California, and we was driving down the street. And what happened was, they sent us all over the place.
That was not added to my, don't even
we went to New Jersey. We went to California. We went to Washington. We went all over the place.
Okay.
We had a good time. Okay. We was sleeping in vans.
I didn't say all of that. No.
Well, I say all this to say.
Y'all was the time, if we were to go back and review this, and time who spoke the longest, her story. You know what? She was my friend. They didn't even know. Right. They thought I was a cop. But then when they asked me some questions, they asked me questions. They knew I wasn't a cop.
They wanted us to recruit black kids.
Stop.
But all of that points to the fact that when I graduated, see, they wanted us to recruit black kids. Now keep that in mind. Guess who spoke at my commencement thing? Coretta
and you know what? She's making it longer by still extending it, talking about it.
All right, whatever.
Go ahead.
All right, so Biden speaking here. The problem that people had with him speaking, different than when your Coretta spoke. When Coretta spoke, I was in the audience, and Coretta spoke to the graduates about lifting them up and you have more to look for in your life. And it was a personal message. Okay. You know, you've gone these 4 years and you've done it. Okay. Now you're able to get out there in the real world and do it. They said all he spoke about was his campaign. Nobody wants to hear about your campaign.
That's not true. That's not true. Because the part that I heard him speak on, he talked. What did he talk about? I'm laughing because majority of it was like a campaign.
Thank you.
He spoke about race.
He said
race
it
relations because he talked about his time in Chicago when he before he worked with Obama and became vice president. He talked about years back when he first became a lawyer or whatever. You think times have changed, but he said they haven't. And that's what the concern is.
And he
did speak a little bit.
So the problem that I have with him is, you say all of that to say what? What have you done to progress black people?
He didn't say nothing
you
like that.
speaking at Howard University, you ain't gave no money to HBCUs.
We don't like
you haven't passed the George Floyd bill.
And you keep saying that Trump has. What schools has Trump actually given money to?
Oh, yeah, they gave the government gave money to HBCUs.
Oh, gee, he didn't.
No, he signed the thing for them to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's to get black votes, too.
Well, obviously.
See, we can go back and forth.
All I'm saying is,
their motives.
No, it can't go back and forth because what has he done?
I don't know what he's done. I'm sure there's things that we're still waiting for him to do.
All right, well.
But I get your point. I mean, yeah, we're still waiting.
And then if you are going to come and we know you haven't done anything, at least talk to them about being graduates and going on and encourage them.
So he didn't do none of that.
They was like, his speech was a campaign, campaign
well, we knew
thing.
that part of it, yes.
So no, I don't I don't care about y'all. I'm telling y'all, the only thing that's going to help Joe Biden is if nothing can help him. But the only thing that will help this country is if another person becomes the Republican candidate other than Trump. Because that's going to be the person who's going to be the next president of the United States.
We'll see. Okay.
All right. Where am I at? Dealing with him. Let me see where y'all at. Emerald is tired, of Trump. Emerald says, laughing my A off. You guys are mad funny. Mike says, hit the like button. That's right, Mike. Y'all hit the like button because they don't see us. The computer, it's a stupid computer. And he doesn't know, or she, whatever, it doesn't know. Unless you hit the like button.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
John.